Now, Mr. Boydu, in a separate development, the Alliance for Social Equity and Public Accountability, that's ASEPA, has issued a 7-day ultimatum to the President to forward their petition for the removal of the EC boards to the Chief Justice. ASEPA is arguing that the EC boards failed to declare her assets 3 months before assuming office, and that for them constitutes grounds for removal, and they want their petition forwarded. The Executive Director of ASEPA, Mensa spoke on Prime Morning.
Now, when you do that, you set a precedent and you give room for some of these things to be activated. And once there's a precedent, you know, the law binds us that we must apply the laws of this country fairly and equitably to all Ghanaians. In fact, in the previous case, the petitioners were unknown. At least this time around, we are known. In fact, I'm here, everybody knows that I am the petitioner. In the previous case, the petitioners are even faceless. Up to date, we still don't know who the petitioners are. But people have been removed from office for faceless petitioners. But what I meant was that the petition that we have sent, there has been a precedent. And when the precedent was set in motion, the president acted on it. And on what basis? On the basis of violation of our constitution. So of what reason does the president have for not acting on this particular one? For that too, there's also a precedent where several petitions are there on the desk of the president gathering dust. The president has failed to work to refer it to the appropriate entity in accordance with law. And that is why we are serving that notice, because for this one, we are not going to allow it to fly. We sent the petition yesterday, and let me say that we are aware that there are several petitions that are lying on the desk of the president which has not been worked upon. We are assuring the people of Ghana and the presidency that we are giving them 1 week. In fact, we've stated it in the petition. We're giving them 7 working days for the president to act as a conveyor belt to refer the petition to appropriate entity to deal with it. Within 1 week, if we've not seen any action from the presidency, we'll go to court to file a mandamus to compel the president to act on this petition.
Mr. Boydu, you had the ASEPA and then earlier the MP for Boko Central. Your reaction to these gentlemen?
Well, with regard to the MP for Boko Central's assertion, you agree with me that the issue is still in court. It will therefore not be appropriate for us to comment on that until a determination is made. So if you would bear with me, that will be my brief comment on that. The other issue regarding a petition to the president is a petition to the president. And so for us as a commission, we don't come in here. So let's see how the president handles this matter.
I'm wondering how the EC chairperson has been reacting to this news since it broke yesterday.
It's just yesterday, and I wouldn't be able to tell her reaction now because we have not even met on the one just yesterday. So please, I think let's give us a time and see how her reaction will be.
Thank you very much. Mr. Boydu is Director of Training for the Electoral Commission, and they have begun training for over 40,000 officers who will be carrying out the registration exercise, and also subsequently help the EC conduct the December 7 polls. This is still your election headquarters.